an ankle pick is a technique that comes up periodically. It's not one I do a whole heck of a lot. Okay, but there are a couple of things that I've learned that help it work better. Okay, and I remember when I was a young wrestler, Lloyd Keyser, I believe his name was. He was a Navy wrestler, and I'm recalling he wrestled in the Olympics at one point. We had a very good ankle pick a number of years ago, and he had showed this at the camp when I was just a junior wrestler. And used to emphasize, whenever I do an ankle pick, and again, frankly, I think ankle picks are better for people that are bigger rather than tinier. Okay, so a longer opponent is probably going to be more successful with that type of technique than a shorter opponent than myself. But one thing I think is really crucial if this is a type of technique that you like to do, and that is the most basic ankle pick is to reach down from a collar tie and grab behind the ankle and attack. Now, what are some things that will make that more successful? First, a mistake that a lot of people make, especially when they're beginning wrestling, is they'll come down to the ankle without moving the head. That's one mistake. To get an ankle pick successfully, you need to bring the head down as close as you can to the ankle when you attack it. The second mistake is, if I'm this spread out here, reaching way up high and reaching way down low, I'm not in very mechanically sound position. So, if I'm going to do an ankle pick, if I'm going to initiate an ankle pick, I want to sag on his head so that I can bring his foot close to his ankle. I'm going to sag like this. Now notice, I didn't use my arm power like that. What I did was, I just dropped my weight, hung onto the back of his head, almost like I'm going to make him support me, Colby.
Right.
So I exaggerated. I lifted my feet off the mat, which I wouldn't do if I'm wrestling. But to make the point, it's my weight that's pulling him down, not like my power, like doing like a crunch. It's not like this. It's like this. And this is rigid here, so I'm holding onto the back of his head. If I hold onto this tight and drop my weight, all my weight is on his head, and so the notion is I want to get his head down. I don't just want to get his head down, though, because I don't want to get his head such that the weight is a little further front. I don't want to get his head to where it's down. Okay, I've tugged his head down, but you'll notice it's sort of at the center here. Okay? That's not as good. It'd be worse if I did it to this side and I'm attacking this leg. I want to drive the weight over the leg that I'm attacking. So, one, I want to get the weight, I want to get his head down, and I use my weight to do that. Two, I want to get his head over that foot that I'm going to attack so that I'm loading all the weight on the foot that I'm attacking, and I've jammed him down here so he's not in a very mechanically sound position. I've got all his weight on one foot, and I've kind of squished him down here and crunched him up. How am I going to finish it? From here, I've sagged here. Now notice, I don't have to make a long grab here. I'm not doing this, remember? I jam him down, I get the weight over that ankle, and from here, I'm going to grab and drive through. From here, I sag, put the weight over that ankle that I'm attacking, try to drive his head as close as I can to his knee, reach behind the ankle. I'm not trying to pull the ankle to me. I'm just blocking it, and I'm going to throw, I'm going to stiff arm him, and I get a little bit of power with my legs here too, like that. I've loaded him up so much on this leg here that if I give him a shove, all of a sudden his weight, which was being supported because it's over this foot, is outside of the foot, and he's going to topple. So, I'm here, I might be moving Colby around. Now naturally, think about this as we've talked about some of the other principles. If this leg was back, do I have an ankle pick? No. Wouldn't want to try from there. I may, if I can give him a tug to the side and circle so that now that's in front, that'll be a more favorable situation. Okay? So that's crucial. You're going to be attacking the front leg. And if the leg you want to attack is back, you've got to manipulate it so that it's out in front. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sag. From here, like this. Notice, my weight is here. Look, I jammed it over his foot. I'm going to just throw it through here. Okay? Get around the side. One subtlety that hopefully will help is, you notice when I come down here, even though I call it an ankle pick, you're not grabbing up here. You want to try to grab down as far as you can. So when I come down here, I'm going to come here and just grab here towards the heel. Okay, I don't want to grab up here. Grab down here. And the other thing is too, I'm not pulling this leg towards me. I'm just blocking it and I'm running him over that ankle. Okay? So even though it's called an ankle pick, don't grab here. Grab down here. So if I'm going to come here, down. Another situation where you can get an ankle pick in is from 2-on-1. Now all I'm going to do in this situation is I'm going to skip in now. I'm far away. So I've got to hop in, and I'm going to pop this leg out, like that, okay? And I pop inside of his thigh here with my hamstring. Boom. Next, I'm going to sag down. Once this leg is up, I'm going to pull this elbow, I'm going to pull this deltoid here, the shoulder, towards that ankle or that foot. So I'm going to come here, down here, and then grab down here, and then come through. From here, hop in so that I can get close. If I don't hop in, I can't reach good. So I hop in, that gets my fulcrum there under his center of gravity, pop out, sag down, reach across, pop with my shoulder like that forward, and jam him over the ankle.